So Britain used to be a serious country, I've been told. At some point in its history, do I have any British people in the chat? When did it stop being a serious country? I mean, this is the most ridiculous stuff that I have ever seen. I assume it's to protect the holy NHS, which I've been told is like one of the holiest institutions in Britain. The church used to be one, but now it has been replaced by the NHS. You saw it during the pandemic with people clapping for nurses that were dancing on TikTok and stuff. It's very interesting. But yeah, like they want to ban tobacco. I'm pretty sure like people in the black market are really excited. Maybe this is a way that they can solve their grooming gang problem. Like, why do people commit crime? To make money, right? Now, grooming kids is very risky. It's very dangerous. For you can not only go to prison, but society doesn't treat these people very nicely either, for good reason. However, if you have opportunity to do something less horrible, like traffic cigarettes, I do assume that you might make money out of it, so maybe like it will create a different, like it will reorient. It will reorient some career criminals into doing this, or create new ones. Unfortunately, I think Winston Churchill is rolling in his grave, isn't it? It looks too much like Winston Churchill. By the way, I don't smoke. Interesting, isn't it? So why do I why do you care? Why do you care? Why do you care? It's another draconian shit. I think like they tried it in New Zealand. They're now trying it in the thing is like the concept that the government should just do this. Like, is there something in the private citizen's life that the government should fuck off from? Is there any area at this point that we have in our lives where the government should have no say in it? Because I genuinely do not understand what exactly did people have against fascism. Fascism was literally this, right? The government is interested in everything. There is nothing outside the state. Everything is within the state and nothing is against the state. So basically, fascism is the ideology where the government and the corporations micromanage every single aspect of your personal life. And I'm starting to wonder, obviously the cigarettes is just like one step, but like, how many of these little steps are enough until you achieve fascism, not by a violent revolution, but like basically small concessions? And not to mention, this is so dumb. I will explain to you in a bit why it is so dumb. But I remember like in Britain, they even had a law where you couldn't smoke in your car. Like, no one is in your car, okay? You're alone. You can't smoke. Why? Why the fuck? There was another law where, in another country, it's like you can't smoke with children in your car. So, like, people made the point in, like, kicking the kids out of the car so they can smoke. And they would take pictures and put them on social media with kids sitting out in the rain while the guy is smoking in the car. It's like, there are little vices that people should be allowed, all right? Like, I genuinely do not want to live in a safe society. I hate it. I think, like, life needs a little bit of danger. Drinking alcohol, for example. There's absolutely no benefit in drinking alcohol. Like, none whatsoever. But I do think that people should be able to drink it. Because it's their choice. Like for society, people drinking alcohol, zero benefit. In fact, it's worse. You create violent people, drunk drivers. I mean, you get all of the reasons on why you should ban it. The Americans tried to ban it, and look how well it worked for them. So why is this a problem with banning smoking? Well, obviously, they're not going to ban it for the whole population, right? So you will still be able to sell cigarettes in England and in the United Kingdom, but not to people that were born after a certain year. So theoretically, right, if I'm not born within that generation, I can just pay someone else to buy me cigarettes. And even then, you have the black market. Like some person that's a criminal and wants to break the law. I mean, these people from the United Kingdom, the ones in charge, they can't even stop people knifing each other in the fucking capital. You want to tell me that you're going to actually stop people selling cigarettes? And if you can stop people selling cigarettes, why can't you stop people knifing each other? It's like, okay, so King Charles is announcing a plan to remove cigarettes from the public. He confirmed that the tobacco and vaping bill is going to be banned. So people that were born after January the 1st, 2009 will never be able to buy cigarettes. You know, I'm noticing how literally everything that the politicians are passing is how to make life more miserable for the public. Did you notice that? Like, this whole environmentalist bullshit, everything, it's like, okay, how can we take away your car? Or how can we make you drive less? How can we raise your taxes? How can we take meat away from you? How can we convince you to eat the fucking bugs? And now it's like, how can we take cigarettes from you? What is the purpose of life at this point? Everything fun is harmful in some way or another. I mean, you know, playing video games. What is the benefit for society if people play video games? Let's remove them. Eating too much. Why are people eating so much? It causes obesity. Yes, maybe no meat is good. Or maybe just a little meat. You know, like I'm under communism, my parents lived with a little meat. Let's put the CBDC and make sure that people can only purchase meat once per day. Why is traveling necessary? Like, why do you have to travel? You know, like, there are people who travel and get hurt but while traveling. Maybe you should stay home. Why do you need to leave your house? 15-minute cities are great. You know, like it's all of this shit. Like, when I see other people on Twitter defending these practices, it disgusts me because they do not understand that it sets a principle and it normalizes the thing. Like, most people who don't smoke are like, oh, wow, this is great. I mean, I don't smoke, you shouldn't either. And it's, okay, so if that is your mindset, I'm pretty sure that there is something that you do that I don't. So what exactly should I take away from you? What are you willing to give up? What hobby should I be able to remove from you if you are advocating so stuff gets removed from me? Because, by fucking God, the moment the government is advocating for something to be removed from a person that removes something from me, I will fucking vote for it out of spite. And unfortunately, it's what the government actually does. You know, like, it balances this out so that it's not the government versus the people, but it's like the people arguing with each other and trying to vote away each other's hobbies and rights and privileges. So anyway, if you want to change the direction of our culture, to bring a better future for our children, blah, 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 prevent health and blah. I mean, if you again, like, this is another thing. Like, if you want children to be healthy, lock them up. You know, maximum security prison, no one gets hurt there. Right? Like, look at the stats. People who are locked up in a maximum security prison, perfect safety. But you know what? Maybe kids should go out. Maybe they should play with each other. Maybe a little bit of rough tumbling is fine. And it's healthy for the matter of person. Regarding cigarettes, they were bad for kids to begin with. Kids weren't supposed to smoke. I mean, kids start smoking at the age of 18. It's illegal to sell them to children anyway. Right? So cut off with the bullshit. It's for the kids. It's really not. It's another authoritarian shit. Let me know what you guys think. And as usual, I will see you in the comment section. Take care.